Hello guys, so this is the video of India to Canada trip via Maldives. I hope this will be helpful to you. So this is the first part of the whole immigration experience and uh, the whole route and what we did on the 3-day journey. So hello guys, this video is about the immigration process when you come to Canada in this COVID times. So how is the procedure at the airport for different categories of people like permanent residents who are newly landed immigrants like COPR holders and students. So we'll cover up all those points in this video. And so guys, we are making this video to help you out in the immigration process when you land here in the month of September in the upcoming time. So that will guide you and make you prepare like what all things you can expect during this time. Okay, so we have Hardik Patel with us.
Hello.
And he landed here in Canada on 21st of September, and he has some experiences to share regarding immigration process. He was a new permanent resident. He was on COPR and he landed in Canada for the first time. So we'll help you to know what are documents and what is the process for immigration. Okay, so Hardik, you landed in Canada for the first time and you have to go through the immigration process. So can you briefly summarize for the people to know that how was the immigration process was like on your first entry?
So let me tell you about the documentation required for traveling from Maldives to Montreal. The first point of entry was Montreal. So basically the immigration formalities were done at Montreal itself. And when I landed in Montreal, what I required was the completed IMUGA form that was required by the airline, not for the immigration purpose.
Okay.
Apart from that, I went first of all to a kiosk. The kiosk required me to declare my health situation. So basically it was a health declaration, nothing else. Apart from that, the health declaration also needed me to reply to certain questions like
What are the questions?
whether I
like,
was
in brief you can say.
yes, whether I was carrying some essentials with me.
Okay, so what all documents were required to be shown to the officer when you landed there? And since you are a COPR holder, you are doing immigration for the first time in Canada. So what all documents you shown to the immigration officer?
See, once I went to immigration 2, I was given a token from a machine by the officer. So with that token I was sitting near the counter, and then once the LCD displayed my number, I went to that particular counter. Now the officer greeted me a good morning. After that, he asked me for 3 documents specifically. He wanted me to show the passport, the visa, and an identity card or an identity form, something like that. So in my case, it was the COPR. So I showed in the COPR. These are the 3 things basically that he required from me. Other things like vaccine certificate or health card or health declaration or other things, these were already done through Arrive Canada.
Okay. Okay, so this was the documentation part. What are the documents required? They are pretty much straightforward. When you first land in Canada, if you have got the right documents, that won't be much concern. But as you know, that immigration is not a piece of cake because you have to follow immigration with customs and the declaration form and everything. So that takes a bit time. And so, what is one of the obstacles when you first land in Canada and you have to do immigration? So, what obstacle did you face?
See, basically, I was landing in Montreal and I had to catch a flight 3 hours later. Okay. So first thing I worried about was the time of the immigration. So I wasn't really sure if 3 hours was really enough because the next flight would board in probably 2 hours from there. So that was the first concern that I had. Apart from that, there wasn't any particular concern about anything. There was a straightforward process for the documentation. And then yes, what you should worry about is if you are carrying some dairy products or if you are carrying something that is prohibited by the customs department, then you should worry because customs check would at least take half an hour at least right? So you should worry about that. And I don't think there are there are any hassles apart from that.
So this is the first flight from Ahmedabad to Maldives via Mumbai. And there was a layover of around 3 hours on Mumbai airport. So once we completed immigration, we moved to Maldives. So once we landed in Maldives, we completed immigration, and then we had to go to the Bandos Maldives Island to speedboat, and it was a good ride there for approximately. So we had a pre-booking at the Bandos Maldives resort through makemytrip.com. So the resort had booked the boat ride for us, and they picked us from the airport to the resort.
After some travel. Maldives.
There's a beautiful view of this Maldives sea line here. It's approximately 2 o'clock in the afternoon here, and it's pretty much good weather here. Not too hot, not too cold. It's perfect weather. And yes, so I'm having a leisure time here.
So basically, we enjoyed this trip at Maldives, and if this trip was to be through any other location like Russia or Cairo, I would not have made this trip. But basically, it was the Maldives, so basically had great 2 days here and had a blast. So this underwater glass boat ride at Bandos, Maldives was one of the excursions event. So yeah, it was a good experience in Maldives. residents and other permanent residents traveling along. So basically, it was a good trip with other guys as well. And then it was one of the longest layover I have ever traveled. So we finished the immigration and luggage collection at Montreal airport, and we take a flight from Montreal to Toronto. Just 1 hour from there, and we reach Toronto. So I hope you guys like this whole journey from India to Canada via Maldives, and please like, comment, and subscribe, guys, if you like it.